Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 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 check. We got here. Mic 1, mic 2. Mic 1, mic 2. Check check check. Check check check. There we go. There we go. What's going on, family? Check 1 2 1 2. Y'all in the building? Family, it's time to get right. It's time to get right. How y'all doing? Family, we need to stop this. Y'all got to help me mobilize, fam. I'm telling you, I ain't no rich guy. I ain't got a whole bunch of bread. I do got a whole bunch of support. Family, we got to do something. Like, we got to stop this, family. Like, we really need to stop this, man. Like, did y'all see this today? Did y'all see this brother today? What's up, Sassy? Thanks for all the support, Sassy. Did y'all see this today? Did y'all see this guy, man? Did y'all see this today? Listen, I pay attention to this. Somebody said, why do I spend so much time on this? Because nobody else cares enough about our people to allow themselves the time to address situation that is messed up. When the feds send somebody in for our people, somebody need to say something. Why you ain't on it? Why you ain't on it? You want to come and ask me face to face? Why aren't you on it? Let me. Why aren't you on it? You know what I mean? Why aren't you on it? Real talk. He just came down from a live and he's going to go live because I went live because I'm trying to tell you, this brother is doing a coward move. You know what I mean? To Hutera. This is a coward move. Let me show you what a coward does. What a coward does is they pull up when there is no threat. They pull up when they got protection from the police. They pull up when they got protection from the crowd. But when it's time for that smoke, they don't pull up. So let me say this to Hutera. I'm going to spend as much time on this as God give me. Because I want our people to wake up to the fact that this guy is an infiltrator. And anybody who rocks with him, I'm coming for you too. You know what I mean? On social media, we on social media, and this is social media. And I'm going to social media this demonstration. Denise Lamar said, get a life, your life. You're right here with me, Denise, so you need to get one too. Denise said, get a life, but Denise is here typing, get a life. Don't that indicate that Denise need to get a life? What type of dumbness is that? You must be the dummy follower. Denise said, get a life, but she's here typing, get a life. That's what dummies produce. Dummies produces dummies. You know what I mean? You got to be the dummy follower. You got to follow the crash dummy. To be here typing, that's right, I'm turned up today. Oh yeah, I'm turned up today. You must be the crash dummy follower. You are typing get a life in here saying get a life. Crash dummy follower, wake up. This is your show. Stop following the crash dummy because now you looking like a crash dummy. Crash dummy? Infiltrated what? They have nothing to do with Black LM. The infiltration is this, family. If you're really interested, Mr. Showtime, the infiltration is this. With these coming elections coming up, with our people on the brink of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, our people are awakening up. And as our people is awakening, there is always a leader to come forth to direct that awakening into resolution. You have to know history to understand what I'm talking about. Just a little bit of history will show you that every time, it doesn't matter, European, Asiatic, European, so-called white, Asiatic, so-called black, it doesn't matter. It does not matter that every time a group of people is ready to wake up and do for themselves, the slaveholder don't want to let go. And so what they do is, Pine say, I'm confused and scared of our future. JMT, although he might not be what it looks like, but the message is for power. No, no, no. What the slaveholder does is they manufacture someone that looks like you so it can appear to be that they are for you in order to slow down the process of your true liberation. But you are so caught up in the imagery of guns and slick talk, because many of us are still stuck into the church European style vernacular, the pastor. We get stuck and we listen to this trained pastor. Yes, he's a preacher, a trained pastor, a manipulator, and think he's for our freedom. When in fact, he is manufactured. The thing is about him, though, the thing about him is that he is very ballsy. He really got a lot of heart, but he's a fool in his heart. Now, the first thing that you have to understand is that the reason why that he's questionable is because he has no integrity even leading up to his position, calling himself a general of the Nfac. None whatsoever. Everything leading up to him calling himself the leader of a quote-unquote black militia has been nothing short of a lie and manipulation. Many people are overlooking the manipulation because of the imagery. Many of our people are overlooking the manipulation because of the imagery. We love the imagery. We love to see brothers with guns, even if they're in a wheelchair. Did y'all see the video where he went down? Where he went down to the Black Panther leader funeral? He had a brother in a wheelchair. You understand what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. With the tough talk. Ain't nothing wrong with our brothers and sisters who are in wheelchairs, or you understand what I'm saying? But the way that he's talking like he's ready to go to war immediately. And we know our brothers and sisters that is wounded veterans or have some type of what they would call quote unquote a disability. I don't believe in disability, but have some sort of challenge. That's just not the place for them. Is the point? That's just not the place for them. But what he's doing is he has the film crew, as Sonny Boxon said, he has the film crew, Tahuti Ra. Okay, my brother, my apology. My sister, my brother, I'm not sure, but I'm saying I'm all worked up, family, because I seen this fool go live today, and this guy's taking a poll. This guy's taking a poll. He's taking a poll to see if the police would be found to given an indictment. But this is supposed to be a general. This is a general. This general, listen, the mayor declares a state of emergency for Louisville on the decision to indict the police. And this fool of a general who been down there running his mouth, who should be down there now because that's what he said. That's what he said. They are declaring a state of emergency. You understand? They are declaring a state of emergency. And after this fool went down there and ran his mouth, today, on the height of the state of emergency, this fool is crying about IG canceling his count. And these people are watching him. I mean, these people are watching him on IG and YouTube, don't even realize that he, number one, he went down to Stone Mountain and told the Europeans to come out. We in your house now. We in your house now. The Europeans come back, he don't show up. That's a coward move. That's a classic coward move. That's a classic coward move. If I come to your neighborhood, and like, I'm in your neighborhood now. What's up? I'm in your neighborhood now. And you are unaware that I'm in your neighborhood because you know what? They didn't announce that they was going to Stone Mountain like that as he advertising now. I'm in your neighborhood now. I'm in your neighborhood now. Then he get to Stone Mountain. And we're going to talk about this tonight. Classic coward move. The Europeans don't show up. The Europeans say, okay, buddy boy, we're going to come back. Meet us at Stone Mountain and let's rock out. This fool say, well, we're not walking into a trap. What in the world? What in the world? We're not walking into a trap. Then he goes to Louisville, Kentucky. And does the first march. He demands that these people do something or he's going to burn the mother effing city down. He's going to burn the mother effing city down. He demands in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, that they come back with a decision immediately. 4 weeks have came and gone. The city has not been touched by fire. The city has not been touched by anything that he tried to insinuate and tried to incite. Now, the police, the governor, the mayor, along with the National Guard, the police is on point, ready for whatever when they make the decision. And this fool is on IG. This fool is on YouTube. But this fool, you call him a general. I ain't got no respect for this guy. None whatsoever. And many people go and say, oh, Moors don't talk like that. I don't know what Moore you know. He must be acting. He must don't have a love for his people. He must don't have no passion for his people. Well, I do. I got passion and love for my people. And I don't want my people following some hypocritical fool like this. This is a hypocritical fool. He's sitting up on YouTube talking about how many people think he's going to be indicted. How many people say no? We got yes. 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 What in the world the hell are you talking about? We got yes. Isn't you the one that said the black militia is going to be the one to handle their business? I didn't say that. I didn't say that I was going to Louisiana. I didn't say that I was going to Louisville. I didn't say that I was going anywhere. But now, the moment that I say that I'm going there, you can trust and believe I'm going for results. In fact, I'm not doing a whole bunch of this for the public or for the camera. I can do that right here on YouTube. You know what I mean? I can do that right here on YouTube. I can do a whole bunch of blah, 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 blah right here on YouTube. I don't have to have my brothers and sisters to spend their hard-earned money to mobilize to Louisiana, to mobilize to Atlanta, to mobilize to Louisville, just to go blah, 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 blah. Because that's all that he's done. That's all that he's done. Listen, all right. You want to hear a plan? I got a plan. Here, hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link, Mark Morris. Hit the link, Mark Morris. You want to come on and talk? You want to come on and talk to? You want to talk to the people's grand sheik? Huh? You want to talk to the people's grand sheik? See, just because you don't see the plan on YouTube don't mean we don't have a plan. See, only a fool is going to expel his whole plan or tell his whole plan on social media. Just because you don't see the plan on YouTube don't mean we don't have a plan. See, you must be with the Crash Dummy crew too. You riding with the Crash Dummy crew? Huh? Are you riding with the Crash Dummy crew? Huh? Do you read the scroll? Help mobilize the real freedom fighters. That's an indication, dum-dum, that we're about to mobilize some real people on the ground. Okay, dum-dum? And I'm going to call you as I see it, and I don't care who got a problem with it. I don't care who you got a problem with it. You know what I mean? Because if you can't see that we are being set up, if you can't see that, then you's a fool. You a fool twice over. You're not just a fool, but as we say in the Morriside Temple of America, you's a fool. You're just not a fool. You's a fool. If you can't see that this guy have said one thing and have not delivered on anything that he said, you's a fool. If you haven't seen that this guy has inspired hundreds of people to mobilize from Stone Mountain and then to Louisville, and then he goes back with 5 people, now if you can't see people waking up, then you's a fool. And you listen to him tell you that, well, this is just my close security team. No, ain't nobody moving with you no more. Ain't nobody rocking with you like they used to be no more. And you're trying to recruit as we go along. Ain't nobody rocking with you no more. The few that's rocking with you now are the few that you can see in the pictures. Listen to what I'm saying, family. Notice how the size of the formations dwindles and dwindles and dwindles and dwindles and dwindles. But he sits on YouTube and IG talking about, yeah, I can mobilize 1 million. He's still hopeful. But it dwindles and dwindles and dwindles and dwindles and dwindles. And these females, these sisters that hope for a strong black man, they think that's it. Man, this man is fruity as Fruity Loop cereal. So hopeful. You know what I mean? So hopeful. Why are you so hopeful? He ain't give no evidence that he rolling hard. He ain't being lean. He ain't give no evidence that he rolling hard. He ain't give no evidence. He ain't lick a shot. He ain't hit us. He ain't did nothing. All he did was show up when it was safe. That's all he did. He shows up when it's safe. That's all he do. He shows up when it is safe. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all over there being entertained. This guy right now, the mayor is declaring a state of emergency because he don't know what the response of the people will be on the ground in Louisville, Kentucky. And this guy is sitting on YouTube. Let me tell you something, family. I'm going to give it to you $1 and 1,000. Family, if your brother Tahaka Bay was moving under the auspice of a general, of a militia, the last place that I would be is on YouTube today. You can put your life on it. You can put your life on it. If I was moving under the auspice of a general and a militia, the last place I would be today would be on YouTube or social media. The formation would be in Louisville today. The formation will be in Louisville until we get the decision. That's just me. So this is why I don't take the Angry Viking serious. This is why I take none of them serious. Angry Viking say he's there to protect buildings. Well, in the report from the mayor from Louisville, he said that the National Guard was there to protect the buildings. Why not Angry Viking there? Because you know why? You know why? Angry Viking is not there because it might be some drama there. They don't want no drama. They like organized confusion. They like organized melee. These are stuntmen. These are fools and stuntmen. That's all they're doing. They know what's going to happen. They know that they got snipers to protect them. They know that they got people to pull them out if it get heavy. They know. If things go crazy, listen, this is why brothers that was close to Nfac, and they said when they were down there in Louisiana and in Louisville, when they was in Louisville, Grandmaster Jay kept disappearing. He kept disappearing. You know why he kept disappearing? Because he want to watch it from the monitors, just in case it kick off. He outside watching it from the monitors. So, and anybody that was down Louisville, that was in that formation, that's watching this show right now, you cannot lie and say that you've seen Grandmaster Jay every second of the formation. I have people that was right there in the formation that of high-ranking status within the NFAC that says that, and they trustworthy to me, that says that he just kept disappearing. You know why? Just in case it kick off. He's already out of there. And then he got the nerve. Listen, I hope the Black Panther Party, I hope the new Black Panther Party, and I talked to Malik Zulu Shabazz today. He got some explaining to do. But I sure hope that the Black Panther Party understand who they let in their midst. I hope they understand who they let in their midst. Unbelievable that the Black Panther Party, the new Black Panther Party, after what the original Black Panther Party have endured, would allow this guy to walk into the going home ceremony of their leader with no vetting of this guy. Bro, talk to someone else outside of talking about your brother. CS, do you want to come on and talk? You want to come on and say that? Come on and say that. There go the link. Come on and say that. Come on and say that. You just a chat box? Come on and say that. Anybody disagree with what I'm talking about? Come on and talk to me. Come on and talk. See, I'm different than Grandmaster Jay. See, I'll let you come and talk to me, and I'm going to back you to the wall with facts. I mean, I'm going to back you to, come on, Bless Andrew, come on too. I'm going to back you to the wall with facts. I mean, why am I so against this brother? I'm against the government using my brother against my brother, using my sister against my sister. He works for the government or some corporation. More wisdom. Why I wasn't there? Because I wasn't there. I didn't organize myself to be there. But there'll be some future ones. You'll see me. You know what I mean? I am a man. What kind of question is that? You want to come and ask me? Come on. Come on. Look at the link. Come on. Come on. See, the only reason people ain't gonna come and approach me because the energy in which they subscribe to becomes the energy of them. You become the energy that you surround yourself with. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm a warrior for real. So guess what? I keep warriors around me. You understand what I'm saying? See, if you follow a coward, if you follow a weakling, then you're going to demonstrate those certain type of principles of a weakling. This is why the haters won't come on here and say what they got to say. This is why. They're not going to come up on here. I mean, somebody say, why don't I say it to Grandmaster Jay face? I invited Grandmaster Jay on the show. Grandmaster Jay don't want this smoke. I just said he's a coward. What part don't you understand, Furious? He's a coward. He don't want to hear this truth. He's a coward, Furious. He's a coward. And he's a coward not because I'm just saying it. I'm saying he's a coward because he are misleading thousands of people. He's misleading people. He's misleading people. He got people believing that he is a freedom fighter. He's not a freedom fighter. That's not what a freedom fighter look like. I mean, that's just not what a freedom fighter look like. A freedom fighter would be on the ground today fighting for freedom. How do you go and threaten people in Louisville to burn the city down, to rile people up? You follow me? To rile people up, and then once the people are primed and ready to roll, you sitting on IG and YouTube. See, I didn't go there to prime people up. If I go there, I'm trying to tell people, listen, hold up, fam. Let's see what they're going to do first. Everybody calm down. Everybody chill out. Chill out, yo. Homeboy, chill out. Swoop, chill out. Chill. Let's see what we going to do first. Let's see what they're going to bring to the table. Don't get all pumped up. No, we ain't going to burn. Let's see what's happening. See, that's the type of approach I'm going to take. Then, once the decision come down, you know what I mean? Once the decision come down, all the gang members, let me talk to you for a minute. All those social organizations, let me talk to you for a minute. How y'all want to handle this? How y'all want to handle this? Y'all want to negotiate? How y'all want to handle this? You see what I'm saying? All right, regular people who live around the corner, this is your neighborhood. How y'all want to handle this? How y'all feel about this? All right, I need 20 people go over there and find out how they feel about this. I need 20 people to go over there, tell them how y'all feel about this. I need 50 right here to galvanize our people right here. How y'all feel about this? All right, now how y'all want to deal with this? I'm not going to be there gaslighting. I'm not going to gaslight. And then when the fire is lit, I'm on YouTube talking about, okay, how many people think? How many people think that they are going to be given an indictment? Oh, we got indictment. We got indictment. I'm not doing that. What type of nonsense is that? That's what agents and cowards do. Agents come and start the fire and run. They throw the rock and hide their hand. You know what I mean? They throw the rock and hide their hand. And these people that's in these chats, they're like, oh, yeah, indict. Unbelievable, family. This madness has got to stop. You know, this has got to stop. This has got to stop, family. And we have got to stop it. If you have a love for your people, if you have a love for the society that you live in, whether you're of European descent or of African descent, of you an indigenous, if you got a love for the society that you live in, it's up to you to stop this madness. This guy talking about we going down to Louisiana and we come in peace, but don't make us leave in pieces. Why are you trying to instigate drama? You ain't built like that. We're going to Shreveport. I mean, I think that's what he said. I could be wrong. We're going to Louisiana, October the 3rd, and we come in peace. But don't make us leave in pieces. He's trying to get people killed. You understand? He's trying to get people killed. They're going to link right there. He's trying to get people killed. That's like me. I'm from Baltimore, right? That's just like me going to Harlem. I'm coming to Harlem. I'm coming to Harlem. I'm coming in peace. Don't make me leave in pieces. What? Oh, come on to Harlem, Tonga Bay. We got something for you. Come on to Harlem, Tonga Bay. But don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, man, I'm coming to Harlem. Where the family gonna be at? I'm gonna be there to see the family. Y'all gonna be on 125th? I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna chop it up with Sidnetta. I'm gonna chop it up with Tazoriak. I'm gonna be there. I happen to like them. I happen to like them too. You know what I'm saying? I happen to like the cat. I'm gonna chill with Zion Lex. Yeah, I like Zion Lex. I'm going to chill with AOC. I'm just playing. The point that I'm making is that this Grandmaster Jay has literally said that he was going to burn the city down. And he said he was going to burn this mother effer down. And he has not produced that. Now, we don't want him to burn anything down, for we know he's not going to do that anyway. But we don't want that. That's not what we want. We don't want him to burn anything down, but we don't want him to especially to incite people to burn a city down. You know what I mean? Okay, Asia. Asia said, you are something, this man consumes you. Asia, the love of my people consumes me. I'm only doing this because he is an agent of the federal government or an agent of a corporation trying to mislead, misguide, and send my people to slaughter. So I am consumed with the love of my people to bring them awareness. That's it. Now, if anybody want to come and challenge me on that, I say hit the link and come on. I say hit the link and come on. Adrian Taylor, you can come on too. If you're just typing in the chat and you refuse to come on, I might have to remove you and give you the bye-bye. I might have to give you the Forrest Gump. Matter of fact, I might have to give you I might have to give you the bye-bye. Come and ask me what evidence do I have. The evidence that I have is number one, Adrian Taylor. Number one, the evidence that I have is that he's definitely was working for Trump. He was on security detail for Trump. This is a fact, and we can prove that. Here we go. We got CS in the bill. Let's talk about it. Welcome to More World TV. Where you calling from, brother?
All right, I'm calling from Texas, my brother.
Let's talk about it. Hold up, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up with you?
All right, so this the only thing I want to say, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like at these times that we living in with everything that's going on, why is us as black people talking about other black people, bro? I get what you say.
Me give it to
like hear me out, bro. Hear me out real quick, all right? For you do, because I'm hearing you out. I'm you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on with it.
Like I'm over here to see if you gonna tell me something otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But from from what I've been seeing, it's really just talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? we all got sins, right? Ain't none of us perfect, right? We all got a past, just like Brother Malcolm X, right? Brother Malcolm X, when he became Malcolm X, before that he was who he was, right? Okay, so that means we all got something that we ain't perfect with, right? But us as a people, as a nation, as one, like, come on, why all the fight? That's all I'm saying.
Brother,
That's all I'm
listen to
saying,
me.
bro.
I
That's
got
all
you.
I got to say.
I got you. I got you. No,
I get, like I said, I get everything you say. You feel you have your evidence. You feel you have all that. I'm just saying this, bro. Who is to say? Who is to say? Like, I'm just like this.
hey, brother,
Like.
let me just respond real quick, and then you can take the floor. I got too more people waiting. But let me say this, brother. Where you from? Where you from in Texas?
I'm in Dallas.
I mean, you in the hood, or you do you navigate through the hood through, you know what I mean, where the
Yeah,
raw is at?
I be everywhere. I be where I
All right,
be
that's
at.
what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So now check this out. I'm from Baltimore. It's the dirty. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Now, I can only use the analogy that I'm used to. So I know that, number one, if we, back in the day, I ain't on no block now, back in the day, if we on the block and somebody come from out of nowhere and we don't know, he has to pass the litmus test to rock with us. That's just going in. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
Grandmaster Jay does not pass that litmus test. His history do not pass the litmus test. Nobody knows him. That's number one. Red flag. Simple things. Number
But
two.
I also know. You right. Go ahead.
He doesn't pass the litmus test. Now, number two, because he don't pass the litmus test, we say, not just me, just face one of your oppositions so we can be sure that you are who you say you is. Just don't do interviews with those who agree with you. Do interviews with those who don't agree with you so we can see if you are who you say you are. Because you are sitting in the gallery with Trump, where you have to pass a certain security clearance to get there. You lied multiple times, and you lying as you speak today. Multiple times. I can show multiple lies. The point that I'm making is, from the environment where I am from, I can only use the environment where I'm from. You seem to be, by the preponderance of the evidence, you seem to be leading our people into some sort of confusion that I can't figure out yet. But because I have a voice, I must warn the people to be careful.
I get that, bro. I get that. But my thing is this, bro. Everybody that follow you, they didn't tapped into the fact of you trying to warn people, right? And get that out there, right? So now just feed them knowledge, bro.
I get no.
Now just
Brother, you're
feed them
right.
substance
Hey, brother.
outside of tearing down another brother.
Hey,
Because
brother.
regardless,
I'm tearing down the police. I'm tearing down the police.
I'm only saying that because why I'm saying that, my brother, is because, like, at the end of it, like, the truth always prevails, man.
I
You
get
what I'm
that,
saying?
brother. You're right.
That's just like when you were saying, like, on the block. Yeah, like, you want to go on the block aspect. On the block aspect, you can't be on the block and act like you about that life and not be about that life.
You bet you right.
You're gonna get hurt.
100.
You get what I'm saying?
100.
So with that being said,
yeah, 100.
The truth is gonna
100.
prevail. So what's done in the dark shall come to the light.
Yeah, but listen, you got to understand that. Let me get a few people on, my brother, and I appreciate you coming on, brother. Very respectful. I like this dialogue. You have to understand that this is social media, and if he go live 4 times a day to convince people of his lies, and nobody is bringing the counterbalance, then our people, just hypothetically speaking, he is one of those type of agents. Nobody is there to wake the people up. You feel what I'm saying? And now our people gone off the cliff. And then we say, well, one day it'll come out. No, This is social media.
And
See,
it's
a
gonna
true
come out.
general.
That's why I'm saying it's gonna come out. That's like you can't hide nothing from the media.
Absolutely.
In my line.
But no,
But then you
absolutely not.
also
But
know
his
that
commentary.
how the media does, how they will manipulate things, how they will scrutinize things, how I know you might want like I said,
I like
man,
CS.
like
Hey,
I'm
let me
highlighting,
get a
man.
couple more people, and I respect you, bro. I like real brothers like you. You know what I mean? I understand where you're coming from, whether you totally in support of Grandmaster Jay or whether you just into support of us not going at each other. I respect and I honor and I love you for that, bro.
Cause I
But
just feel like we black kings, bro, and at the end of the day, guess what? We got to
brother,
stand up one day and fight
but
together, right?
do you know that the brothers that fell for this Tuskegee demonstration, they wish they would have had somebody to say, "Oh, don't let him give you that needle."
No, I get with you,
Oh,
man.
don't let him. Let me, my man that's locked up now. I know he wish somebody said, "Man, that's the feds, yo. Don't, bro, put the bag back in the trunk, bro. Don't." But he's got 40 years right now. We have to be careful, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I got you, my brother.
Peace, my brother. Let me get somebody else out here. I appreciate the bro. That was a good conversation. We got Rashid Smith coming up after that. We got Homage 11 and OG Kit.
All right, what's up, brother Bay?
Brother, I'm good, bro. I'm turned up. I'm gonna bring everybody in here at once, and we just go one at a time, real quick.
That's all right. I just wrote down a couple points because I don't really have nothing bad to say or counter to say. All I can say is when I first saw your episodes, I was like, man, what a breath of fresh air. Because I was thinking what you articulated. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna just give you a little timeline. All right, so I see the march down there in Brunswick because I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay,
Right.
so I see the march down there. I'm like, okay, here's some brothers with some strength that's about to do something. I'm like, cool. This sounds like what we need. So I'm hyped like everybody else, right? So okay, so it comes to Stone Mountain, right? And I'm listening to the videos up into Stone Mountain, and the brother says he gonna kill you if you leave. That's the first part that got to disturb me. I was like, what? You gonna kill people if they leave? So that kind of made me look at them kind of funny, right? So now when it comes to the Stone Mountain March, now I'm thinking, all right, should I go line up with them? I got a pistol. Should I go get them? But see, I don't have my carrying license. So it's like a back date because of COVID. So you can't get your carrying license. So I'm like, all right, so it ain't no reason for me to go down there. But I'm watching it, Brother Bay. I'm watching it, and I'm seeing the brothers and sisters struggling to get up the mountain. How you gonna be in an armed militia ready to go to war if you can't do a wind sprint?
Excuse me,
That
can I
don't make no
interject?
sense, man.
Can I
What?
interject?
Hey. Hold
Go
up.
ahead.
Hold up.
Well,
Brother
all I'm
Rashad,
saying
Brother
to you
Rashad.
is, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Give me 1 second. I say the sister then got pumped up. She about to come in. Let her get in and
Let's
vent
go.
real quick and
All
get her
right,
point out, and then we're gonna come back in.
all right. Just let me know when to come back.
Greetings. I just wanted to say I was down in Louisville for Breonna Taylor, and
Uh huh.
I'm a 27-year veteran. I'm not an agent, which y'all keep saying that. And it was a
I
lot of
never said you was no agent.
no, but let me just say I was down there because my daughter, who has graduated from college in Nashville, was walking down the street. She went to Fisk, and the police stopped her for walking, Miss Senior, and put loaded guns to my baby head. And so when I heard about Breonna Taylor, it did something to my heart. And I'm a woman, so I might get emotional. And I'm a double neck amputee because I done lost my neck for this country. And I done fought 27 years. I know everybody keeps saying John is an agent. But see, I've spoken to the man personally, and I was there on the ground with him. And I was there when the gun went off, and I was helping render aid and things like that. This is a good person. And the things that we're saying about him, and don't get me wrong, I love all you brothers. I have a brother. My parents are gone, my dad gone, my mama gone, and I have nothing to lose. You know, I didn't train my girls in the way that they should go. My brother was down there, and he was a person that was a naysayer. He was just there to protect me. He didn't care about everybody else. And my brother's 10th Mountain Infantry, who are all that kind of stuff. And after it was over, he said, Sean, I'm a believer. And that's what I'm just here to say. It's not, I look a mess. I usually wouldn't even come on like this.
That
but
you
you know
are.
what? The truth should be told regardless of the truth. I went down there, like I said, a double neck amputee, loaded up, strapped up. I'm a weapons specialist, 27 years deep, advisory to the governor, to generals, to Congress. But I believe that we have to do something different. We got to do a little bit something different, because what we're doing right now is not working. They can come in my house, and I live good, but they can come in my house and kill my kids by myself, me, a mom, a single mom, come in my house. I can't have that. I can't have them keep putting guns to my baby head. I can't have my little brothers that I didn't mentor keep killing themselves because they have no way out. So what are we going to do? We got to come together as a unit. You know, that's how, when my daddy died, we said we got to stick together as a unit. And all this agent and arguing, I believe in what you're saying, young man, but I'm just saying I was there.
Absolutely.
And I ain't never felt that safe and loved in all my life.
But
and
let me say
so
something
beautiful.
to you. Let me say something to you, sis.
Yes, sir.
I understand you have invested emotionally into the experience because of what you have experienced. I understand that. There is no doubt in my mind. But let me explain something to you. Whether you will be able to see through the farce, I believe that it's a farce. And if you believe that it's real, that becomes your reality. But let me say this. Let me just add this. If you see it as real, it does become your reality. If I see what I'm saying is real, it becomes my reality.
Exactly.
However, when we remove what you see and what I see, and we just look at the evidence, it becomes a different reality. No, the evidence is your emotional experience.
No. My emotion didn't come from that.
Listen,
my emotion comes from the pain that I've seen.
Absolutely.
27 years of torture.
Absolutely.
That
let me just add this though, because I don't want to go back and forth, because I respect you, right, and I respect your experience.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying is, and I'll say it like this: the devil cannot look like the devil that they give us for the devil to fool you. Right. The devil have to speak and look the part in order to fool you.
And I learned that as a small child. My mom was
so you have to be careful. Just because you felt protected, just because you felt the warmth, the devil has to move like that. But when you look at the evidence,
but this is what I'm
saying.
The
evidence speaks against that. And listen, when you have people that have deflected and they know the inner what's going on with NFAC, then what you say in conjunction to what they say is really an imbalance. I got a few people about to come on the show that's in the inner circle.
Okay. And I'm not saying I'm in the inner circle, but I'm saying I can call them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much inner you can get. I can call a young man, and I've spoken with him, and he's a good, and I'm saying after 27 years of advising people, and when I left, I used to call this young man Deacon. He wasn't a deacon. He was an older guy than me. And I'm 50 right now. And I've been retired for some years. But when I left, he said, Shawnee, you done worked 27 years for the devil. I know what the devil looked like. I didn't been with the devil. I didn't walk with the devil.
And I love you,
telling you this time, I mean, you don't have to believe me, but I'm telling you, I'm not some, oh my goodness, woosah person that's so crazy and out there.
No, listen.
I'm telling you what
I love my grandmother.
And what I see is real.
My grandmother passed away at 90-some years old. I'm a Moorish American Muslim. She had the European Jesus holding the lamb on his neck on her wall. That's her reality.
Well, let me tell you my reality. My grandmother, great-grandmother, and they was born in the 1800s. A fire exploded, and she said, "Peace be still," and that propane tank went back in.
Absolutely, and I understand that. But no, listen to my point. Listen to my point. That's my grandmother reality. There's nothing I can do to change her reality. That picture of the European Jesus with the blue eyes, with the lamb on his shoulder and the staff is not real. There's nothing I can do about that. So I'm not here to convince you that he's not real. What I'm here to do is to give the counterbalance to the misinformation that he puts out all the time.
And I just want to say,
let me ask you this:
the people that's there, like myself, when people keep saying we agents and this and that, now Sean spent a whole bunch of money.
I believe that you are sincere.
No agent, baby. I ain't no agent. I'm on a budget.
I believe that you are sincere. I can feel your emotions through. You have enough courage to even to talk to me. Let me say this real quick, sis. If we're talking about a true militia that is going to look out and protect the people, the protesters, as we heard, that's what it's about.
Exactly.
Louisville is about to explode at any moment.
I understand that.
Where's the militia?
But this is what I'm saying.
No.
Where is the militia? What I'm saying is because people keep thinking we're paid. We're not paid.
No. The militia came out
the militia
for a show.
To be all of us. It's
that was a march. That was a protest.
Us. Where are we?
No, that was a protest. That wasn't a militia operation. Now it's time for a militia operation. Where are they? That was a protest. Let's not get it confused.
I don't speak for. No,
sis,
I speak for me. But I'm ready, and I'm
sorry, Rashid,
whenever it is time.
This is what I'm saying. That was a protest. That wasn't a militia operation. Let's be clear. Those are two different things. Right now, what is about to happen?
I understand logistics.
Right now, what is about to happen? It requires what he says he has a militia. It requires a militia operation. What's about to happen? Where is the militia?
But we also have to be. And you said we're being emotional. But let's be clear.
Since you're not answering, since I'm trying to get you to see.
Do you know the logistics of where Louisville is located?
No, I don't. No. Wherever the logistics where Louisville is located.
Down there. Do you want our black people to get killed? My thing is,
why is he talking this stuff? No, sis.
3,500. It's gonna be. It's gonna have to be more than when a person with just a amputated neck. We're gonna have to come together, is what I'm saying.
I agree with you 100%.
What you're saying, but do you try to hear what I'm saying? It's got to be more than that. We can't just.
Sister, can I chime in on one point?
We can't keep jumping back and forth. You get what I'm saying?
Let me get somebody else in, sis.
All right,
off. I apologize, everybody. I'm trying to get everybody in. I love people. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But let me get my brother Rashid. And Rashid, are you there?
Yeah, I just wanted to piggyback off what she was saying. I was enjoying what y'all was saying, but I just wanted to point out, like, we'll talk all this positive black stuff as a people, but sometimes we won't even speak to each other in the common point. It's like I'm walking past my brothers, and I'm just like, yo, a head nod, speaking to them. They come off with the energy like you gay or something because you want to speak to a brother and say, hey, man, how you doing? So when we say, let's get together, we can't even get together in our small circles sometimes. So it's hard for me to believe when I see the obvious, like you be preaching, Brother Bay. Look at what this dude is doing. I'm saying to you, they had a formation this weekend I saw on the internet. The brother had a sister in a wheelchair. Now, I'm not trying to make fun of nobody being in a wheelchair at all when I say this, but let's be for real. If we about to get into a gun battle and we got somebody in a wheelchair, what we gonna do? Just leave the sister if we gotta retreat? We're just gonna leave her there to get shot up.
Who is that? Logic. Who's speaking right now?
We can't roll like that, and that's no pun intended. But go ahead, Brother Bay.
Who was that speaking right there?
That was still me. My sound was low. I'm gonna come out of here and I'm gonna just listen to everything. But appreciate you, Brother Bay.
All right, I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to get everybody in. Let me get my brother OG Kitchen. Listen, let me say this before I get my brother Kitchen. Listen, family, I'm a little bit goofy guy. You know what I mean? I laugh at some things. I'm not finding everything. I'm just a goofy guy sometimes. I mean, you got to deal with it. But people who know me, right? People who know me, that goofiness can go on to some other stuff too. People who really know me. So pay me no mind if I'm being a little bit goofy sometimes. I'm reading the comments section and people be saying some crazy stuff, man. But I want to thank the sister for calling in. She's raw emotion, as they say. But, we got a brother named Logic. We need to deal with Logic here. But before we get to Logic, let's get to the OG. What's up, Kitch? Where you calling from, brother?
Man, I'm calling from Atlanta, but I'm from Philly, born and raised.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
talking about, didn't we?
yeah. We talked
Yeah.
before. It's funny you just said what you just said because I'd be like, yo, dude, be so funny, but you get your point across. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I know you doing the right thing now because here lately in the past week and a half, man, your name is either in somebody's title or they talking about you heavy, bruh. They talk about you heavy, bruh. But I knew you knew what you was talking about way back when, but you was saying something the other day and you start naming all these things off. Now you in Baltimore, but when you brought up Move, Osage Avenue, because I watched Osage Avenue burn
Yeah,
down.
bro.
I watched Ramona Africa and Birdie come out them houses. So I
Come
know
on,
you
man.
know what you're talking about, brother. So good, keep doing what you're doing. But let me explain something to the people because look, this can go back and forth all day. You're gonna have people that is gonna ride with what he's talking about. You're
Absolutely.
gonna have people that's gonna ride what you're talking about. It's all about opinion. It's not what you say, it's how you say it and how you bring it. You know what I'm saying? So look, we can sit here all day. A fool is a fool. We know that. The most dangerous thing walking the planet is an intelligent fool. And this is what this brother is doing. One minute he's talking militant, next thing, well, we just want to show our rights to. You can't want to be burning down something and then talk about becoming impeached. Which one are we doing?
Yeah.
You keeping people confused. And I understand the people that ride with him is riding with him, but you cannot be blind to the facts that everything this brother has said, he has shown. Here's the receipts to it. It's not like it's like at this point you just want to be blinded. Y'all gonna mess around and y'all gonna follow this man on this ship going nowhere. And when y'all realize what's going on, it's gonna be too late. I don't look at it as this brother bashing another brother because every time this dude opened his mouth, he bashing himself. He's telling on himself. I'm starting to think that every last one of these, because now last week I think now he's a prison chaplain now.
Because
So
what's going on, Gitch, is this. I've been had that information that he was a
Mhm.
pastor. He's signed himself up as saying he's a chaplain. But I've been had all this information. Like I caught him in another lie just the other night. He said something to the effect, and I ran for president. That costs a lot of money. I was running for the people. I got the, you can go online and actually get
exactly.
it's public information,
I actually went and looked and made sure that he was actually on a ballot.
brother. He paid $7,500 and somebody matched 7,500.
Which does what? That's not even a full commercial.
But he just said it costs a lot of money. I got the receipt. I never showed it yet. But not only that, I got way more than that. And I'm gonna tell you something. OG. The way that I rock for real, I really don't want to be busting up upside this head every show. I really don't want to. However, when you look at the numbers of those who are interested in the topic, conversation. I'm gonna give it to you a buck. I'm
Exactly.
not on YouTube to talk to myself.
Look,
I'm
my
on
whole thing
YouTube
is
to wake
this.
people up.
Your whole thing is you're coming up here to educate and just because look, like I said, an educated fool is going to do one thing. He's only care about his own agenda. How can he profit from that agenda? He's never going to turn around and look at all the carnage that he's about to leave sitting behind. And trust me, he is going to leave carnage behind. See, y'all thinking that somebody sent y'all a prophet when he really sent y'all somebody who is about the profit. He don't care about y'all.
Fact.
And of course, y'all can say, "Oh, I'm a hater. I'm this." I don't know, dude. I can't hate nobody I don't know. I don't know him. I choose not to know him. That's my opinion. Just like you had a brother on a couple of days ago, and he was saying, I was debating about going out when they was in Stone Mountain. Same as I was. I sat down and talked to my family, my wife, my queen, and said, "Look, this is what I'm thinking about doing." So she started watching his joints. She said, "I don't trust it. I don't trust it."
Man, when the sister said, woo!
You think I'm not going to listen to my queen? Because if I walk out that house, she expect me to walk back in this house. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, brother, Keep doing what you're doing. I don't care what they saying because, like I said, your hate count is growing. That means you doing something right, bruh. They can't keep your name out their mouth. And I'm glad to the brother in Philly. If he's listening, I'm sure he's gonna see that. I'm glad you was man enough to pronounce this man name right. If you're gonna be talking about somebody, don't butcher the man's name up. Get the facts, learn how to pronounce it, and then come back and try to build your platform off of which they saying you're doing. They saying you're building your platform off of Grandmaster Jay, but ain't that's what they doing every time they talk about you?
But you know
I'm
what?
just saying.
You know the crazy thing about that, Gitch? They can go and look at my platform and they can
Mm,
look at the date that I started the platform. The platform been built. I'm
exactly.
just adding on to the
Yeah.
conversation and extending. And matter of fact, Gitch, let me say this. And matter of fact, let me say this. I've dedicated 4 years, 3.5, 4 years to straighten out the misinformation about the Moorish Science Temple of America. I got that catalog set. Now I'm going
Exactly.
to straighten out the public sector of the misleading and the misguiding of our people
Mm,
wherever I can fit in. This is social media.
exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna say one thing before I go because I know you got people listening and waiting to talk. I feel like this. If
Nah, you
people
good, brother.
don't don't let the internet, Googling A&E give y'all misconception about anybody's religion, whether it's Masonic, whether it's Moorish. Come to the source. You got a man right here you can talk to. I'm sure you can email him, and he's already. That's what I don't understand. You're so open to say, well, if you disagree with me, come up on the show and let's talk about. Anybody that has something to hide is not going to do that. So if y'all want to get the information about the Moorish community, like I've been doing, I've been educating myself ever since I started following you.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna let A&E and Google tell me something that they know nothing about. It's just insane to be doing that. So,
Absolutely.
brother, keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna support your show anytime I can get a call. This is my first video, man. Look, oh, and when if I know you said you was coming to Atlanta at some point down in the West End. I ain't far from the West End, bruh. I'm a personal chef. I got some vegan meals. Look, I don't want your money. I don't want nothing. I just want to feed you, and you
Hey,
can go back there.
hey, listen,
Now,
bro. I hope that you can email me so I can put you on speed dial because I'm going to be in Atlanta most likely at the end of October. I got a lecture
okay,
that I'm doing, and this is what people don't understand. People think I'm doing this all about Grandmaster Jay. Hey, OG, let me tell you something. They don't know I teach 3 times a week. I teach
okay,
Moorish science 3 times a week. I mean, and not only do I teach it 3 times a week, I'm talking about 3 and 4 hour classes
okay.
for
Okay.
free.
Bruh, I'm not even surprised at that. Like I said, when you start naming all stuff that you knew about, I know people in Philly that I talk to, and they don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about Move or when I
Man,
talk about Osage Avenue. Like I
and
said, I was like 12. I'm hearing the shots. I watched Osage Avenue burn down. I'm in West Philly. That's where I was born and raised. So I seen all of that. So man, look, I'm definitely gonna email you. I'm gonna give you all my stuff, my number. You can check the website and see my food is real. And I got you covered. Whenever you in Atlanta, you ain't never got to worry about eating, brother.
that's right. You know where do you know where Tassili's at in the West End?
Uh-uh. Now I know the West
By,
End, but
by Abernathy. It's near
yeah,
Abernathy.
yeah. Well, one of my clients actually is Willie Watkins Funeral Home, which is on Abernathy.
Yeah, so we have a temple right there above Tassili's. You know what I'm saying? See,
Okay,
that's what people don't know, man. I'll be
bro. I already know. I already know. And you keep being look. Don't keep being funny, bro. Because I don't know if you remember like Cotton coming to Harlem and all of that stuff. You remind me of Grave Digger Jones so much, bro. You be really on, yo. Keep staying stress free. Keep being funny. Keep having fun. I'm glad
indeed.
you ain't letting nobody deter which way you go. If you want to talk about Jam Master Jay 100 times in a day, do that, brother. Because at the end of the day, this is your platform. You can do whatever you want to do.
100. I appreciate the inspiration. And let me say this before I get to logic. In my journey, I know some real killers. right now.
I know you do.
So half of these guys ain't no killers.
Bro, I know. Look, you may be in Baltimore, but I know you got ties in that whole DMV and all of that straight. If I was, if and I'm gonna email you, but if I was to say 3 different letters out the alphabet, I know you know what I'm talking about, brother. I know you probably even know half the people in that.
I'm
I
trying
ain't
to tell
slow,
you, man. And the thing is, honor to the people that support me in my transition. I
bro.
got real G's that be like, bruh, we need you right there.
Yeah,
Stay.
you're doing what you're supposed to
Got
be doing, and you
you.
at where you're supposed to be at. So when somebody come up here and talking about you're always asking for cash app, but then as soon as they say that, well, my cash app is,
But
how you condemning this man for what you doing?
you
Ain't
know
everybody
the
up
thing
here to
about
their platform?
the crazy thing about that, what people don't understand is I got on here. How long I've been on here? For over an hour. When I do slides, it takes about 2 hours to put this presentation together, 2 hours to present it. And
I
if you
know.
enjoy it and you want to make a donation, if you have learned something, if you want to make a donation, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly. Why should you
that's
why
4
should you
hours
be
from my
any
daughter,
different?
that's four
Exactly.
hours from my family, and it's a
Why
dedication to wake you up. If
exactly?
you
Why
want
be any different
to
than anybody else?
appreciate it, why not?
Everybody else is doing it. That's the whole point of this. I mean, everybody. Michelle Obama got a podcast now. Come on, man. I mean, everybody's. This is the new game. So
That's
don't nobody want to sit up here and only way you want to sit up here and be complaining about people asking for donations if you never done this and know how much time and work goes into doing a simple podcast.
hey brother,
It's live or not.
the equipment itself costs over $1,000 to get a clear picture.
Bruh, my office right upstairs. Truck, tell me about it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got it.
The audio box. It takes, the condenser mic. I got 2 of them. You know what I mean?
Yo,
One here, one there. I got lights. This is
I
just
walk
not
up in my
turning on my
office.
phone.
I walk up in my office sometime. I be cussing myself out, and I say, "Hey, boy, you better put all of this equipment to use into work." And I'm going to do so. But I got my cooking channel, but my podcast, I'm just not going to put anything out. So, brother, keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna email you today when you touch
Please
down
do.
in Atlanta, bruh. Just tell me the type of stuff you like. It'll be cooked.
Say no
Got you
more.
covered, brother.
As
Now
my
look,
man say, say
look,
less.
I'm gonna finish out the rest of this podcast and watch you while I get ready to go ahead and drop that mambo wings on them real
Let's
quick.
get it. Peace, my brother.
You have
My
a good one, bro.
Logic on here. Brother Logic, I know I took long, but you
Nah,
here,
you
brother.
good,
What's going
fam.
on with you?
What's going on, brother? You can hear me well?
I can hear you well, brother. I can hear you well. Man, I'm
Man,
enjoying this, man. Thanks for the
peace and
support.
love, man.
Uh,
I
so,
just want
brother,
to put some
did you have to bring to the conversation?
I just want to put some logic on this right quick, man.
I
And
like that.
I
You
got a
got
jewel.
Logic. Hold on, Logic. Where you calling from?
I got a jewel for the haters, man. I got a jewel for the haters. If you was radical prior to GMJ, it did not take you meeting him to get on any list.
Right.
I'm gonna just let that be known. You know what I'm saying? You was on the list before GMJ. The Black Panther people and all that, you know what I'm saying? They've been watching them before GMJ lined everybody up. But I will say this, that's just one drop for the haters. And y'all here because y'all questioning yourselves and what y'all believe. Because if y'all was just so-called riding with them, y'all wouldn't be paying attention to her. You know what I'm saying? That's facts.
100.
And I'm gonna just put it to you like this, man. The man's stirring up a lot of fires. We down here in the A with it. You know what I mean? And when they came down and did that march in Stone Mountain, and them boys came to Atlanta hanging around after the march was over, them shots went off and Sequoia Turner lost her life. And
Yeah.
you know them boys was hanging around there. Now they making hostile environments
Bro,
wherever they go.
hey, brother Logic, I have an interview from a brother that I haven't put out, and I'm not going to put out, that details the hypothesis, but the brother was there. You feel me? I have
Listen,
video footage of the gunshots. You know what I mean? Like, people don't know that I got people that are very interested in addressing this in a way that is not good for social media. You feel what I'm saying?
You feel me? I ain't
And
even
they
really
right
want to talk
beside
about it.
the guy. Like that guy don't even know how much trouble he really have created, even in his own circle. Unbelievable.
Word. And then not only Sequoia Turner, that same weekend, that they called the KKs out, the KKK and them boys,
Right.
31 people got shot in Atlanta that weekend. They ain't talk about that. You could go look it up. 31 people got shot in the span of 48 hours. 28 people got shot in 24 hours. You can go look it up. That same night. So I don't know if the KKK did really come out. Because there was a lot of drive-bys and all kind of stuff going on. And I don't think black people move like that. And Atlanta ain't been shooting like that for the time period I've been there. You know what I mean?
Man, that's
So I
crazy.
believe they did come out that night
Yes,
and
sir.
nobody did nothing in the smoke and you gone. You know what I'm saying? And now you stirring up all this trouble in Louisville and everywhere else. And now you slid. Like
Bro,
I would respect it if y'all did a formation from Tampa, Florida, and marched all the way to goddamn Chicago and never left the street. And each town you get bigger and bigger. I'd be respecting it. You know what I'm
you know
saying?
what,
Cause we
bro? I would even have some respect if when you're not showing up to protest, because every move was showing up to protest. There has never been a show up to address the conditions of the local citizens that they up against, or the oppression that they up against. You're showing up to protest, and I think people are confusing the protest with the actual militia operation. A militia operation goes in with the thought of addressing the confusion that's on the ground. But that's, you just went to a protest and they
and
think
my
that's a militia operation.
And my thing is this: if you're gonna be a militia and woo, you're gonna connect yourself to the conscious community. We need to really be out here in the hood, monitoring ourselves and making sure we straight, not conducting ourselves in frivolous ways that allow ourselves to even have to deal with our so-called enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to put up and build ourselves up, man. Like
100.
we don't need to be just causing trouble, marching and then leaving. And then now, these people looking at us all crazy and then the city hot. You know what I'm saying? We don't,
Absolutely.
where's the real progress? What has actually changed for us in our situation besides, okay, it's cool to be black and with a gun, if you think that's cool? What
Rappers
has
do that,
really
don't they?
changed? Because
Rappers do that.
Jacob Blake happened since Ahmaud Arbery. You know what I mean? Like, so what is changing? Because we still getting our butts whooped. You know what I'm saying? And it's more than just, and look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. If we can't prove bro agent, right, unless the person paying him tell or we see a check. But that could be talking
Absolutely.
about fraudulent. But I do know this. It is not wise to be on Instagram talking all this stuff. It is not wise to be doing that regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you on Instagram calling out all these people, threatening this, that, and that, come on, bro. Imagine if Martin Luther King, if we found out he was only marching for 3 years and before that he was a DJ and he was doing that, we wouldn't, it'd be different.
He
You know
said,
what I'm saying? So
like,
I don't wanna clown dude
I
because of
don't
his
feel
past, but I feel like our leader, if you're gonna be at the forefront, this should have been your lifetime journey. You know what I'm talking about? And you
right.
just now woke up a couple of years ago because you said it yourself. You wanted to go this the right way and become the president. So now that you woke up and realized that ain't work, you need to sit back and let the pros who've been doing this, and help them in any way that you can. You know
I,
what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
and let me get somebody else in, but I want to your point, brother Logic. The thing is this, brother. I didn't been in the ATL. I didn't been to Harlem. I didn't been to Brooklyn, Bronx, uh, Baltimore, Chicago. I'm talking about in the inner cities. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's a certain energy that it takes for a leader to come in there to lead people. You know what I'm saying? Into true resolution. This brother don't have that. he got some new social media energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
sometimes confuse me with the social media energy. But in fact, I'm the same person when you see me. Trust me on this one. This guy is masquerading as a freedom fighter with no real aptitude to fight this freedom. It is what it is. Let me get brother Travis Smith, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, brother. He came up with the radio voice. He might be coming for my ear. All right.
Nah, not at all. Not at all, bro. Not at all. Not at
What's
all.
up, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. I came in kind of late. I've been watching, going back and forth between you, him, a lot of other people, just doing my due diligence, trying to get all the
Right.
information. Because you can't move off emotion. It's a lot of emotion been going on all year long. The one thing that kind of rubbed me wrong with the whole situation is when they came out, it evoked some good ancestral. Okay, I see where y'all going with this, but we like to use we calling out the KKK. We calling these people. A lot of people, our people, are used to systematic racism, whereas up in your face, oblivious, blatant racism, we don't always know what that looked like. I'm from Maryland, bro, but I'm from the southern part, down in South County, down
Yeah,
South Passanelli, Southern Maryland.
there you
My
go.
first encounter with the KKK was when I was 9 years old. When I was getting cussed at and yelled at a protest that we inadvertently drove into, didn't know what was going on. So
Right.
this is different from me. You know what I'm saying? You doing all this. I'm a single dad, 2 daughters. I'm trying to figure my way through this maze we got in this country. And you talking about we about to move. That do something to me. Especially in my ancestral journey, finding out that I can only get back to 1815, trying to find out where my people come from. You know what I'm saying? And you being from Baltimore, I know you understand it. A lot of them brothers in them city jails don't understand that where they shackled at right now. If you got roots in Maryland, that's where your ancestors were shackled at.
That's right.
Getting auctioned off.
Yep. Came right
Literally
in the hall.
400. So this ain't no for play. If we gonna move, we gotta move. We gotta move the right way. Now the people you calling out, they've been preparing for this for the last 150, 160 years, training their kids, their grandkids. You can't just be out here all willy-nilly doing what you want to do. If it's a movement, let's move, but let's move smart. Social media ain't the way. Social media is
Talk,
not the way.
talk about it, bro.
It's that
You know what?
you don't put no parts of the plan out there for nobody to know. The real leaders move and they get the word out. You don't just tell everybody what's going on.
Brother, let me tell you something, brother. It's a brother that's coming on the show probably before this week is out named Rakim. You may have heard of him from Texas, and I did the story on him.
Okay.
I did a little tidbit on him. In fact, he was on the ground. He continues to be on the ground, uplifting people. He has a militia, and he hasn't threatened. He never threatened anybody.
You
They
can't.
kicked in his door and they locked him up. They took him away from his family for 6 months and had him in a federal prison. You know what I mean? 6 months. He didn't threaten anybody. He didn't walk around going to protests. He didn't do any of that. He was literally organizing on the ground. He continues to organize to this day. I talked to him the other day. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between him and a Grandmaster Jay, it's a polar opposite. This guy is really trying to feed people. He's really trying to educate people, really trying to uplift people. He's giving people an alternative, not just pick up a gun. You know what I'm saying? He's giving people that is an option, but a better option alongside to that, or an option alongside of that is education, economics. Who was that there? Education, economics, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, build your community. Now, if somebody want to come and violate that, then let's spring into action. That's what he's doing till this day. So they locked him up, kicked him his door, took away from his family.
That's because we move on to this false perception that the Constitution wasn't written with us in mind. We can't move the way they move, or we exercising this right. We really ain't. We got that right as long as they want us to have it. We move the wrong way. Guess what? They're gonna do exactly what you just said, brother. They're gonna come lock you up, no warning, no nothing. And the Patriot Act is going to ensure that happens to you. Hate speech, terroristic threats, all that. We got that covered. We covered that base back in 01. You 19 years too late. You should have moved a little bit sooner. Our ancestors ain't moved like that. They didn't move like that, and they wouldn't want us to move. Yeah, they angry. Yeah, we feel it. Just through your DNA, you can feel it. Look at my name, Travis Smith. Real names, no gimmicks. I don't know who the fuck. I'm sorry. I don't know where we come from. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I got an
yeah.
English name. I don't know. I'm on the question on the search, but at the same time, I got to be smart about it. I was hesitant to just jump in and give my opinion because I don't trust none of this internet stuff. None of it.
Dude, hey, bro, let me tell you something. The only reason I keep going with it because in my teachings that I teach and that I follow, and we talks about the life of Jesus from a, not from a literal perspective of how people see Jesus, but from a real active perspective, whereas though the story of Jesus giving his life as a living sacrifice, and not the way that people see it.
Right.
In other words, he's a freedom fighter and willing to put it all on the line for fighting for his people. That type of sacrifice.
That's how I took the story. I grew up Christian, and
Yeah.
I grew up in a way that the way my perception was completely different from everybody else. It was more than just a prayer of salvation. It was with my interpretation. Anybody watching this is my interpretation.
Right.
When it says I'm the way, the truth, and the light, it means the way I lived. Be good.
There you
to
go.
other people.
There you go, Trav. That's where I'm at with it. And so, in the part giving his life as a willing sacrifice, he's going to put it all on the line to awaken people. And so, I don't have no confidence in this iPhone.
Right. No.
I don't have no confidence in this here. And people saying, so what's your plan? Like, I'm really going to come up here and put the blueprint up here.
Why? So it could be sabotaged. Like they told you. They told you we're not going to give you that. They put it in paper. We're not going to give you that. The 60s, they said, all right, we putting an end to this. This is it. This is the people that we got. We taking them out. They getting locked up, going to jail. And our people nowadays, man, they ain't built like that anyway. Ain't nobody break nobody out of jail. They ain't doing all this wild stuff.
They ain't doing none of that.
Nah, you can talk what you want. You ain't doing that. Come on, bro.
Just like I say, I know some real OG killers and all that.
Yeah.
One thing they ain't going to do.
Yeah.
They ain't going
Yeah. And I know the 3 letters the other brother was talking about. I know what you're talking about. We are some real ones. But hey, we got to move smart.
Man, listen. I say this before I get the next caller.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anybody that know me, right? They know me. They know I cut from a different cloth. Yeah. But I say this: R.I.P. to my man, Lil Melvin. You know what I'm saying? Me and Lil Melvin was like this.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's the OG of the OG. The Wire was made after him.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And the day before he passed, he was in the hospital when he called me. He said, brother, I need you to come and talk to me because I got some things I want to share with you. I do home improvement, and he owned a warehouse on North Avenue where I used to go and get hot water heaters, et cetera, et cetera. Right. Unfortunately, I didn't make it that day. But the point is I'm cut from a different cloth. I know real people that put it all on the line for their people. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. This guy does not fit the mold.
He already told you ready to go black. He ready to go dark. What real did Harriet tell her? We ain't gonna get into that. Did they say I'm going black, or did she keep the mission going?
Gotta keep it going.
With every breath in me. All right, brother. I'm gonna feed these babies. You go ahead and keep doing what you're doing.
Peace and love, family.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. So we got, who else we got here? I ain't mean to cut you off too fast. We got a brother. I had to mute you because your mic was acting up, but I'm gonna unmute you now. Radio 1, are you there?
Yeah, peace, brother. Can you hear me?
Let me say this. Homage 11, you got to turn your mic on. I was trying to put you in, but you can't come in because it says your guests will need to connect their mic and cam before we can add them to the stream. So what you got to do is you got to put your mic on or your cam on. You don't have to turn your camera on to be on the show, just like Radio 1 is on the show, but his camera ain't on. But you do have to connect something for you to come on the show. But let me yield the floor to Brother Radio 1. Then I got to go get out of here and go get my son. We coming back tonight, though. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, peace, Brother Morris.
Peace, brother. How you doing, brother? What you got to add to the conversation?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Man, I just want to say that, if you're not gonna be about that life, don't even bother. I'm saying, because I mean, this guy, okay, all of these militias, according to me, they're all fake. Because I mean, seriously, man. I mean, they're all fake, man.
I'm laughing, right? Hey, let me just say this, bro. I don't mean to cut your wisdom. People say I be cutting people off, but I got to catch my thought.
Okay,
I'm
man.
laughing because all of these militias to your point, except for the one in Louisiana, they was ready to confront and go to war on the block a few months ago. But other than them, and I don't know their name, other than them, all they do is march and talk.
Exactly.
They just
See,
march.
are you familiar with the brother in Dallas, Texas, that shot the police, Michael X. Johnson?
No, I'm not familiar. I'm familiar with the story, but I don't know him personally.
Yeah, see now that brother, he by himself, he took a stand, and went out, got killed for what he believed in. And these guys, man, they're 1,500 strong, and they're marching with guns. I mean, if you're marching with guns, with loaded guns, and you're not shooting nobody, you are no different from the protester that's not carrying a gun.
100.
Saying, I mean, because if you're not going to be about that life, then just stay home, sit down, and chill out like everybody else, because you're wasting your time. See, and the thing is, man, if you know history, you know how ancient figures such as Hannibal, the great warrior kings, man, you know how they got down.
That's right.
Yeah, if they when they march to another territory with their weapons, they not coming there to protest. They're coming there to fight. They coming there to attack. I'm saying, so I mean, it's like, if you're saying that you're gonna go back to Louisville and burn this motherfucker down, and you show up and you don't do it, then you just defeated yourself. I mean, people lost faith in you. And like, we know that we living in a white supremacist ran country, okay? And if you ain't got your own land in your own towns, in your own villages, and you setting up a military, okay, to protect your own town in your own villages, then you have a purpose for your military. But if if you're living in a white supremacist ruled country, okay, and you walk around armed with military soldiers, what people gonna think is you should be overthrowing the powers of white supremacy.
100.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you got 1,500 soldiers, all these militant groups that came before them. I mean, it's the same thing, the same old thing. You march with your guns, and you ain't shooting nobody, and no battle was taking place, but you want to walk around and call yourself a revolutionary. Makes no sense.
And this is the thing. Let's keep it a buck. When you bring a formation together for a protest, let's not get it twisted. This is for a protest. This is not a formation to have a militia exercise. That's not what it is. It's for protest and protest only. I think people getting it twisted. I think we need to put more emphasis on to show that this is just a protest. So you got a gun, they got a sign, but it's still a protest. It's a peaceful protest. But man, when you want to start talking about a militia and an exercise, right now in Louisville, it's going down. They are bringing the National Guard there. There is no time off for the police in Louisville right now. All hands on deck. Why ain't you there? Then let's look at it like this. Even when you say that you are a militia and your formation is meeting in certain location, when y'all split up, y'all all going home to different states, different areas. What about when it's really time to call and to spring into action? Militias should be in local jurisdictions moving as the brothers in Shreveport move. You see what I'm saying? If they want to show up to march, then all fine, that's good. But a militia protects people. They protect the community. They don't show up because a camera is there. The camera just happened to show up, but they show up to handle their business. These people ain't handling no business.
Yeah, I feel you, man. See, that's what a lot of people, because you got some black revolutionaries out there. I'm in the pro-black community myself, as you can see. I got the ankh on my image, and and he confuses me because he wears the ankh, but yet he's saying shalom and claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite.
Hey, brother, if he went into one of them Hebrew camps, man, they'll strip him butt naked and sit him right up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. And you ain't gonna go into no comedic situation talking to Hebrew stuff like that unless you have built a relationship like that.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the comedic community, we don't play that. See, I live in Atlanta too, and I was at the Malcolm X festival last year, and the Hebrew Israelites came there trying to recruit people, and they were only there for like maybe 10, 15 minutes, and they got the hell out of there because they know people at the Malcolm X festival, everybody wearing the arms. We ain't trying to hear that shit.
It's not nothing really wrong with either or if that's what people subscribe to. But you have to build a relationship with people. You know what I'm saying? You have to build a relationship with people. I got relationship with people every side of the spectrum of belief of my people, because one thing about being a Moorish American, we believe in the empire concept. No matter where you're at, no matter what part of the globe you are in, we are the same. We just looking from the mountain from different sides, but we looking at the same mountain. We got the same oppressor. We got the same boot on our neck, and we all might need to put our hand together to get this boot off. So we might have to come out of our Kemetic corner, come out of our Moorish corner, come out of our Hebrew corner, come out of our Christian corner, get this boot off our neck, and we can argue philosophy after the fact. But this guy, he's working for the one with the boot on our neck.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I appreciate you, fam. I got to go and get my son. I'm going to be live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to turn up a little bit more. I'm going to bring some footage. I'm going to show some contradictions after contradiction after contradiction. 9 o'clock tonight. The lies of Grandmaster Jay, the lies and contradictions. I'm going to do 2 shows a week. And we're going to have a panel every other week. No, every day. Every day. This is the fraudulent Grandmaster J Network for the haters.
All right, peace, brother. And you go take care of your business, man. And you have a nice day. Hotel.
Yeah, bro, listen. If you hear me announce that I'm gonna be in Atlanta, brother, come on out. I'm gonna do a lecture in Atlanta soon. I'm not trying to recruit you. I'm trying to press my brother's hand. I'm trying to embrace my brothers and my sisters no matter where they may be. So if you hear I'm coming, brother, please come on out, brother. Be like, I'm the guy, Radio 1, that was on the show, brother. Come on in. You follow me?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
if I'm not doing anything, hopefully nothing comes up. Yeah, I'll definitely stop by.
And one thing about our members, we don't believe in fishing in anybody else's pond. You know what that means, right? We don't try to recruit nobody because we are one anyway.
I feel you.
Yeah. You feel me?
Respect.
Yes, sir. So peace, brother. Let me close out so I can go get my son real quick. Family, I will be live. Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. Went out. So family, I will be live. At 9 p.m. tonight. And I'm going to show the contradictions of Grandmaster J in raw form. I'm going to work with this platform. I actually had to, thanks for all your donations, family. Whoever gave donations, I took that donations and I paid for the, what would you call it? The paid version of this interface. That's why you don't see their trademark on it no more. So anybody who gave me donations, I want to thank you so much, because this platform makes it so easy to bring people on. No more do I have to. Hello?
Brother Darren Simon Bay.
To accept, press 1. To send a
1 second, brother. Stand by. Stand by.
Okay,
Islam. So, family, I just want to tell you that all your support, whether it was $4, whether it was $5, whether it was 20, whether it was 100, whatever you gave, thank you so much, Cryptonomics. Whatever you gave, I want to thank you because I invested in this platform so we can get the callers on like you see. I don't necessarily have to go to the phone. I can put the link in there or I can send people the link and all they have to do is tap the link and they can come right on and they be crisp and clear. So again, whoever supported the platform, thank you. I made the investment and the investment is well worth it because now we can interface a little better today than what we did yesterday. Thank you, family. With that, I got my Moorish brother on the phone calling from where? Where you calling from, brother?
From Edgewood, Maryland, Islam.
Islam.
But I'm calling from Edgewood, Maryland, Darren Simon Bay, Islam. First I rise, give it praise to Allah, give it honor to all who is due, and give it to honor to all of you that tuned into this channel, because when you give honor to man, you give honor to Allah. Islam, more.
Islam. Talk to me.
Well, I just want to say real quick, I finally figured out how to do a little bit of the technology to subscribe to your channel. So I'm subscribed to your channel now. But you know, I'm streaming. I don't have a computer right now.
Right.
I got a real old app. I'm trying to find another computer. So I subscribe to your channel, right? So look, check this out, Mo. So pops up on my screen is my so-called name. Now, I've been Darren Simon Bay since 1999. It's on my social security card. It's on my state ID. Guess what pops up? The dead man, Mo. Darren Simon. I'm ready to YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. But I would like to be able to say that. You know the technology. So maybe one day you could tell me how to fix that out and put my proper name up there. Because I was wondering what popped up when I was wondering if you could see that I subscribed. And I was like, how the Mo don't see my name as my name is Darren Simon Bay. Hey, Mo, I always see Holly Love up there on the screen, Mo. And I have a lot of European, counterparts. Will you please tell them they don't have to be Moorish American. They can proclaim their nationality, and they can be Muslims, Mo.
Listen,
they don't have to be Moorish American, because I got a lot of when they finally understand the science and when they see that, I let them know where this light that's in me come from. They want it, Mo. But they, I be trying to let them know that they natural. Their natural proclivity is actually Muslim too, because the prophet talked about all humanity.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Hey, but Mo, I love your program, your channel, Mo. You know what I mean? And I want to just figure out how to do the Cash App thing through a stream. You can let me know how to get some money to you through a stream, because I really don't know how to do that. Or a thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you how to do it. The thumbs up is right below. I think you probably be in the comment section or something sometimes. So you got to remove the comment section. I can send you the Cash App information right to your phone. But brother, we got to find a way where I can get you up to speed. Brother, you know I used to do a class. Now let me say this, more. Now I don't want to throw your business in the street because I don't know your business to do that. But more, I got some brothers that been in the Dismal Crips for years, more. I used to sit at McDonald's with these brothers and teach them how to get acclimated to cell phones. I'm talking about brothers that did 30, 40 year type situations. And I used to get them acclimated. So, brother, it's nothing. I know that you can give me a call maybe later. Send me a text so I can lock you in. And, brother, I'll walk you through this thing in 5 minutes and you'll be a pro. You'll be doing wheelies. You'll be blowing O's and throwing O's in O's. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, one more thing, Mo. Could you give me a good suggestion, right? Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
How can I really appeal this message to some of our young brothers and sisters that's in these streets right now? You know what I mean? Because out the situation, they are thirsty, but I just don't know how to talk to them in a way, because I'm not out there like that no more, Mo, to be honest with you.
No, this is the thing.
That's my thirst. That's my desire. And I'm going to go ahead
Are you
and hang up this phone.
Are you mobile? Are you mobile?
I'm mobile. I just got mobile, Mo, and
So
I'm trying
listen,
to get to your temple.
you got to,
That's, you know what I
you
mean?
got to
Sure.
text me. You have to text me because when I hit these streets, you know what I mean, North Avenue, man, listen, I got, man,
Right.
listen, the
I'm from down that way, Mo.
more. All you got to do is hit my phone when we hit these streets, North Avenue, because our temple on Fulton Avenue. You follow me? So when we hit Sandtown and all that, you just be with us, brother. People be ready to listen more and they ready to move. We just got to give them the facilities so they can move with us. Period.
Islam.
All right, Islam, more peace and love.
I'm gonna let somebody else get some of this time. Peace, Mo.
Peace. So with that being who talk crazy? Who talk crazy? What's the calling number? Family, I got to go and pick my son up. You know what I mean? My son in school. He in school. Aleem is in school. Black Patriot Truth Serum. You can hit this link right here if you want to real quick and come in. I can take 5 minutes to get you in real quick, but I definitely will be back tonight at 9 p.m. You know what I mean? You want to hit this link and come in real quick? Black Patriot Truth Serum. Tonight we're going to, I think I might even bring in a guest tonight. He was supposed to come on last night. I'm going to bring him in tonight maybe. But I do want to give some of this information and show you the contradictions. Or I might just bring a guest on tonight. I don't know how we're going to do it. I might just bring on a guest. What's up, Black Warrior Spirit? Again, family. So tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, don't fall for the okie doke, family. Don't let nobody pump you up to do something that they ain't gonna do themselves. In our teachings, as a Moorish American, it says, a fool is like a block of wood. They point the way, but they don't go themselves. So listen to that concept. If anybody ever been hiking or anything and they've been on a hill and they seen the blocks of wood, go this way, go that way. The wood stay on the tree, but you going. If somebody points you in a direction and they don't go themselves, nah, buddy. Tell them go first. If he said that he's going to burn something down, time for him to strike the match. This guy saying that he is going to demand that they do this, that, and the third for Breonna Taylor, and if they don't, knock this chip off my shoulder. And they knock it off and you don't do nothing? Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy, don't follow that one. You know what I mean? They don't follow that one. It is what it is. But with that being said, family, I'll be back here tonight. I'll be back here tonight. This guy running around talking about knock this chip off my shoulder. They done knocked the chip off his shoulder, and he ain't did nothing. All eyes on Bree. That's what this guy do. That's as Delta say. This is a hashtag movement. This is a saying movement, a cliche movement. All eyes on Bree. Let's see if they say it back. All eyes on Bree. All eyes on Bree. Let's see if they say it back. Somebody say, how you going to deal with the gangs? The gangs are my brothers. I don't believe in no gangs. They're my people. They're my people. Call my man up. Let me see. Let me see real quick. I got to get out of here. Let me see. Call my man up. Hold up 1 second. Y'all keep playing with me, man. I got to do it, man. Let me call my main man up. Let me see if he pick up. If he pick up, I got something for you. You know what I mean? See if he pick up today. That's right. But anyway, we need to get out of this hashtag nonsense. You know what I mean? We need to start putting in work. You know what I mean? Try to hit my man up. Somebody said, what we going to do about some gangs? I'll tell you what we going to do about them.
Please leave your message
okay.
for
I can't show you right now, but I'll show you later tonight. I get them on the phone. I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna unite and we're gonna turn this mother out. Turn this mother out. It's like, let me stop. Somebody gonna try to use that video and clown me. What you gonna do with the gangs? We're gonna unite them and we're gonna turn this mother out. I see y'all tonight. I don't know, man. I see y'all tonight. We're going to do it real big tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you know what? I turned on the show and I was all pumped up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all help me calm down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help me calm down and get ready for tonight's show. Peace and love, family.